Welcome back, everybody, to Warp Season 2, Episode 30, the season finale. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. We will be using mature language. Prepare yourselves accordingly. And if you haven't done so, follow these wonderful people here. Obviously, we're missing Peachy and Simply today. They couldn't be here, but we're still going to be wrapping things up on this season today. So we've got a lot of stuff to kind of wrap up. And we'll see how it goes. So, Ilya, you start to kind of like do this proposition, and Circe, you feel this like really weird, sort of voice talking, and it's gone like as quickly as it's been sort of blasted out.
Oh, that was... What's in this stuff? No, wait, no, it was definitely not... Oh, did anybody else hear that?
What do you speak of?
How many have you had to drink?
No, I received a psychic a vastly strong psychic communication from someone. I don't know. He sounded very strange, very hesitant, very powerful.
Think harder.
What?
I don't know if that is how it works.
Not how it works at all. It's all about finesse, all right? It's all about finesse. Think harder, honestly. I will try and make contact with them again. Hold on a second.
Are you sure that is wise? What if it is?
Think of the content. Hello? Can you hear me? I'm just going to sort of send my thoughts out into the ether and see if I can make contact.
Give me a telepathy plus your psionics.
All right. Where are we? Okay, telepathy plus psionics.
So immediately upon sending this like wave of psionic energy out, you reach out and you just feel like a brick wall. Like you send this like curious tether of psychic energy out and just ding, feels like you hit a brick wall.
I can't. I'm not getting anything. It must be very far. Something's blocking me. It feels like something's blocking me. Oh dear.
Are you okay? Do you need assistance?
I don't know.
Would you like to perhaps lie down a little bit?
I could perhaps. I would very much like a drink of water. I think that might help.
Okay.
I think it's this. Whatever this is. This. Yes. No. I don't think I should have. It must be affecting me. I could get I need a glass of water and a bouquet of flowers.
Why the flowers? I bring over.
And a glass of M&Ms with all the brown M&Ms taken out.
You get the water.
Yes, here is water.
Okay, that will do. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Do you want us to have someone escort you to our sick bay? They can help.
Oh no, I'm fine, thank you. No, I'm fine. I will try again. Can I try again, Whack?
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to gather myself and I'm going to try again. Okay, here we go. Hello, can you hear me? And I'm gonna ting again. Right. So telepathy plus sonic. Come on, baby. I can use a luck dice for this as well. Probably for the best.
You're using a luck die?
Yeah. So that's
okay.
Decent.
Again, you feel the brick wall just kind of come down.
Oh, darn it! No, I'm not getting anything right now.
We can have someone escort you to sick bay if you like.
I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine. I'm not making this up. Do you think I'm not making this up? Everything's fine. I'm fine. I'm sure that other people on the ship, you do have psychically sensitive individuals on this ship, right?
Yes, of course we do.
Right.
Yes.
I'm sure that they would have probably heard this as well. It's incredibly strong.
Well,
Perhaps you could check.
Very well. I know some Venetians on ship.
Right.
I will Dylan, who is on mission with us. This is Lieutenant Muromets to Dylan. Come in, please.
No
Not
response.
available. I think maybe they have some people in sick bay who can do these things. I check. Lieutenant Muromets to sick bay. Come in, please.
This is sick bay.
Hello. I was wondering if any of your psionic individuals there picked up anything unusual.
I'm sorry, sir. We're having a bit of an emergency right now. Can you? Is this an emergency?
Well, we had someone claiming to feel a large psionic energy.
Grab it! Grab it!
Something happened.
Grab
it! It's fine. I'll leave it. Do you want me to
What
send?
are they grabbing?
I don't know. I'm sorry to bother
Ask what
you.
the emergency is.
Do you require assistance right now? You.
Hold
Yeah,
Dr. Kieran down! Hold her down!
There appears to be a shipwide emergency
Dr.
going on.
Kieran.
Are there any like chittering or scattering of any secret legs or anything on the tile floor?
Oh shit!
I'm trying to just
I don't know if you could hear it. I mean, it's. Give me a perception check. Give me a perception check. It's going to be very difficult.
Yeah, that's cool. Perception. Ooh.
Jesus.
Holy shit!
25.
What a roll, my man.
25
out of 5d5. Or
5d6. Holy
Very good.
shit! You hear this kind of weird, like, kind of.
Oh fuck!
Secret. I
No.
run to the door to unlock it and read
The
it.
Secret are here. The Secret are here. I repeat,
Walk to with me,
Yeah,
with me.
things are occurring.
Just whatever direction you point in, I'm sprinting.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Um,
gonna take a moment. I'm gonna tear a strip off one of my gauzy things and put like a headband around my head, and just take some glittery, just a little vial of glittery makeup, and just put a couple of smudges on my cheeks. It's just
Okay.
As I'm running, security team to medbay immediately.
war reporter signing in.
Lieutenant Muromets?
Yes.
The situation is under control, sir.
What's happening? Ask them what's happening.
I look at Vokter and just give him a look.
Keep going.
I will check in anyway.
We're
I'm on
checking
my
the
way.
situation.
Could be one of those takeover ones. Like got the frail old fuck thing.
That's what I was thinking. They would try to deceive us.
I s-
Good call.
I still don't think he's a doctor.
I don't think he is medical doctor. He doesn't heal it. Save your breath.
What is Circe doing?
I pick
She's
up.
trying to keep up with everybody. She's just
That sounded way different for me, but okay. I had to look at the camera. I was like, what's going on?
so hot right now. No, because I'm running.
Is she the only one that's like lagging way behind?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Ilya's pretty fast.
Yeah.
What?
You're significantly faster, but...
I would not pick her up.
Oh,
No
no.
way. There's no way.
She's
I
the
would.
reporter behind.
Not with the secret. potential secret.
When we get to the med bay area,
She's also slow because she's trying to report at the same time. I'm running to
anything unusual there, or doors closed or open?
To the medical area. So
approach.
when you get to the sick bay, outside, you see a group of Marines and someone in the center, wearing all white and completely hairless. It's a human, and you see a I guess you see like this blood stain on the floor, and the bald person is just kind of like on their knees. And I think the picture that we get for the audience here is that this is Simon, but it doesn't necessarily look exactly like Simon looked. There's kind of like these thick blue veins that are like protruding from all over his head. And his eyes are a bit sunken, and like there are dark bags under his eyes, and it's Simon doesn't look great right now. If you've seen Simon before,
Yeah, it didn't look great to begin with.
yeah, yeah,
He looks extra rough now.
yeah, and he's just probably on like one knee. And you can see like his eyes a bit wide.
Yeah. I signal to Vok to look to it.
Yeah, I'm running. I'm right with you because I'm like slowing down a little bit to not go.
Just ready your weapon just in case this.
Yeah,
Circe, give me
Oh,
give me
shit.
an agility or strength, whichever one is higher for you,
Wait,
plus
wait.
running.
I've got an exploit, which is feeble. Physically weak and frail, yada yada. Once per day, you may use a logic check in place of a strength check. And accomplish your goal through cunning and ingenuity.
Okay, go ahead.
You just jumped onto the back of an ogre and let them carry you.
Oh, you're running in the same direction as me? Carry me. Right, where are we?
If you have running, you can add that.
How about flirtation?
No.
Oh, so it's just logic, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
A 9 on a 2d6. Okay. Yeah, you're lagging behind pretty far. I think you've found like some kind of the scooters that larger people use or handicapped people use, disabled people might use, like from at the grocery store.
This is marvelous. Oh,
Yeah.
I can report and I'm sorry. Right. Yes. No. All right. Yes. There appears to be a situation ahead. I am going as fast as I can. I've commandeered a vehicle and I am following the action. Stay tuned for more exciting developments. Yes.
Security team. Report.
So they turn towards you and they say, "Situation's under control, Lieutenant." You can see that this is a Marine ranked. Where's the ranks for me? Ranks. Where do we go? That is maybe ranks page 50.
Or winerpg.com/RSS.
Okay. So this is a bunch of like privates, and you see one is ranked corporal.
Corporal. Report, please. What happened here?
Yes, sir. One of our assets has detected a Sik'Rit in the body of Dr. Kieran.
Where is this bug?
Oh, I'm here. Hi. What development is what's happening?
You have to catch up on. Do you have the secret? Is it alive or dead?
Very dead, sir.
It's unfortunate.
How dead?
You sure it's dead? Is it still wriggling?
And he just kind of like looks around the corner of the door and said, "It's a blood stain, sir."
Sorry, folks. I tried. Okay, Dr. Kieran was compromised.
Yes, sir.
And how did you deal with this?
Our asset, sir.
Your asset?
Points with the back of the gun towards Simon, who's like kind of kneeling down on the ground, like holding his head.
Who is he?
Oh, I think that's. I probably would have. Would there have been a report that was circled kind of amongst the junior officers and stuff about the incident that happened, or was?
Yeah, probably.
I came onto the team as well, so I was probably briefed on what happened. Oh, that. Yes, okay. Then it is dealt with. Good. Well, if that's the case, then for all we know, others could be compromised. Also.
Anyone could be compromised. It could be you. It could be you. It could be you.
So Simon just kind of like slowly stands up. And he starts like shaking his head in the negative.
How do you know? Who are you? Can I get an exclusive interview with you, sir?
No.
You sound from. Are you the? Oh, was it you that was?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Sometimes just.
Oh no, it's quite alright. Very strong. I'm impressed. Deeply impressed. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think there are other ones. I was. I kind of checked everyone.
So, what's your name? What do you do here? How did you feel about killing a Sik'Rit? Did it feel good? Bad?
I've done it before a few times.
You've seen
Oh,
different.
fascinating.
Bigger ones.
I think I'm real close to.
How big? How
and
big? Tell me.
sniff 'em.
How did that feel? So you got first-hand experience of Sik'Rit.
Does it smell like he's his?
You're getting close to Ilya or Simon?
To Ilya.
Okay.
Ilya?
Oh, Simon's speaking right now. isn't
Simon speaking. Yeah.
he? Yeah, I
Sorry.
totally forgot that Simon was your character. Okay,
Yep.
my bad. I apologize.
Yeah. Simon was Zagaticus's old character. If you guys haven't seen the old episodes.
Hello.
Do you have a statement for the camera?
No. Who's that guy? I point to Devokta. I haven't seen him. Those.
Stand up. I'm Vaktu.
Yeah, I'm Freak. Simon.
Hello.
Lovely to meet you, Simon. Do you have a second name, Simon? I'm Circe, by the way. I'm
The Marine sort of starts to step in front. I'm sorry, ma'am. We're going to have to take the asset away from the area now. He's quite unstable.
Asset?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you
Well,
okay with this? Are you being held against your will? Do you have any statements about this?
So I think this is something that Simon volunteered for.
Yeah.
Your treatment did not really go well. The diamond had a very serious effect on your abilities, and it affected your psychic abilities for certain, and it also kind of affected your ability to control your powers completely. You had a very difficult experience, and kind of when you I think when you first tried to use your powers, like after you were treated, probably like a few people died. I think you just like exploded some heads around you, and it didn't really go well.
Yeah. No, I wanted to do this. It's better for everybody. So, but I gotta go with these guys now. So,
Right. Interesting. Fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so they just
Right,
kind of
I
they
didn't
grab you
think
from
that
like
this
under the arm
statement-
and start like lifting you up, just trying to straighten you out. Can you walk?
Yeah, just give me a hand. I can.
Okay, so you're kind of like leaning on the corporal. He's got you like, he's doing the sort of bro carry.
Thanks, Corporal. But it should be okay now, everybody, and the doctors will take care of the hurt. So, bye.
It's fascinating to meet you. Thank you so much. There you see it, everybody. The savior of the medical bay. Yes. The first fight back against the Sik'Rit. Yes.
It
Could
was.
he be our secret weapon?
I'll have to ask the lieutenant about that.
Yes.
Would be
Seems
useful.
strange.
You get like a double click on your communicator, Ilya.
Excuse me. I take a step off.
You hear like
inside my own.
private communication incoming from, and Ilya just turns a corner.
Can I hear what he's saying?
Give me a
I'm
perception
totally
check.
Gonna try and.
Yeah, everybody that's trying to listen in can give me a perception check.
What is my perception?
Down towards the bottom. By the speed and everything on your base stats.
Okay, I'm looking at the wrong bit.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, we've actually got new sheets in the works. Etoile is kind enough to put his time and energy forward. He's got a Wine RPG sheet that's going to be released for the table story group, I guess. I don't know if he's going to make it live because I don't think it qualifies with the Roll20 general rules because I don't think you're allowed to use JavaScript stuff in your sheets. So the custom ones will.
Perception is just your intuition score plus your perception skill.
Yes. Do you have the
So-
perception skill?
If you don't have perception skill, just click it.
You should have.
Right, okay.
You should have an
I'm-
entry like that's on your sheet though. It's on the very first page. Fuzzy, scroll down.
Yeah, but it's not a clickable one.
No.
So.
It's just 4, so 46.
Right. Okay. There we go. Right. I was looking for a clickable one.
It's all right. We've only done like 50 episodes using this character sheet, Fuzzy. It's fine. No, it's probably closer to 60 actually. I think it's 60
Not
episodes.
this. No, we changed character sheets. No. Also, I've had a beer and I've had a long day. Okay. I've had a
14.
long day. I went outside.
So 14, no, you can't hear. Voktu, you don't really give a shit, right?
Yeah, I'm not paying attention.
Yeah. So you hear Tactical Lieutenant Wynn come through, and he says, "Lieutenant Muromets,
Yes, sir. I was just about to contact you myself.
are the Pyrrylp on board?"
Oh, I left them to think about it, sir. I was attending what sounded like an emergency at the medical bay area.
Right. That's
Hey, Bob.
Simon.
Yes, bumped into him. He could be very useful for our mission. Could I have him for team, or is he off limits?
Give me a persuasion plus your charisma or reputation. Yeah.
I don't have persuasion. Can I use my bureaucracy?
Depends on how you argue it.
Yeah, well, sir, the thing is, he would be very useful. I understand there's probably lots of paperwork and such, but we can. It is state of emergency, you see, and under state of emergency, exceptional circumstances, exceptions can be made to such things. I believe this applies here. So could we make an exception for transfer paperwork, etc., classifications, ignore it all and just... You can blow up things with his mind, sir. It would be very useful. He could even perhaps I don't know if it's possible, but can he use his mind to get inside the Overlord and then go out into the rest and then
Give me a leadership roll plus your charisma.
Okay, I'll read my rap instead.
Yeah.
Bibbidi bobbidi boop.
Yeah, that won't be bureaucracy. A 13. So, Tactical Lieutenant Wynn says, need him for something else. Suffice it to say, he will be doing a very important job.
Okay, sir, I completely trust your judgment, of course. I won't question you. And now we know, thanks to Simon there, that
He might
you're
be
not
able to join up
compromised.
with you after he's done.
That would be ideal, sir, if he seems a valuable asset for sure. Okay, I will go back to Pyrrylp. They seemed very excited by the prospect, sir, so I think the chances are pretty good. I'll just go now and seal deal.
Get back to me ASAP. We need to do phase 1 of the operation, and it hinges on the outcome. You have to succeed. Do you understand? There's no option for failure here.
Understood, sir. May I give them broadcast rights for stage 1?
I don't care.
Perfect, sir. Thank you. Lieutenant Muromets out. Doop. I come back around the corner. Okay, walk to... We were in the middle of talking to Pyrrylp. We have to head back, finish that up, and of course, Circe, you're welcome to join us.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Let's go. And make our way back to the Pyrrylp and... Okay.
Getting hungry.
Oh yes, as soon as I deal with Pyrrylp here, we will see to that. Vokto, I'm sorry. Late, I will get it done with quickly. Boop. Whoosh. Hello, producers. Sorry I had to run out on you like that. It was emergency. I'm sure Circe
What
will
has
tell you
happened?
all about. Well, we were just dealing with the Sik'Rit problem.
Yes,
Sik'Rit.
it was-
You have
yes, it was-
Sik'Rit aboard this ship.
Not anymore. It was
Nope.
killed by some amazing psychic they have. He looked very strange.
Yes, that's Simon. He's
Could have been me.
He said he was called Freak.
yes, he goes by that name. Also, is the
Freak.
nickname?
Are you assuming that these creatures keep some sort of strange creatures aboard their own ship for their personal amusement?
No, that's not. Anyway, so we have an event about to happen on the ship, and I would like to offer you exclusive broadcast rights. I would also like to offer you exclusive, immediate interview rights with the teams who go down to... I dramatically pause and go back to the door and hit the lock. Doop. The teams who go down to the secret planets to take out their leaders. Once we have killed the leaders, you may immediately transport them to the ship for interviews.
This is a
Even-
once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I would be glad to volunteer to be the on-site reporter for this.
Also, we will do any meet and greets, signings, and we will offer any rights to merchandise that you wish.
I want a bonus.
And Vokto gets bonus
Credits.
credits.
Lots of them.
An amount of them to be decided.
Unlimited gambling.
Something of that nature.
Perfect. I accept.
Like the Pyrrylp are just, they say, EBR. You know, it's like a common phrase, like the EBR, like exclusive broadcast rights. Like it's like a very common and very like sought after thing for them.
Exclusive broadcast rights on this is like, whoa.
Yeah. This is a big deal. So what I'd like for you to do, Ilya, is I want you to roll me another reputation check, please. And I think this one is bureaucracy because you're using the bureaucracy of the Pyrrylp.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I help on this roll at all with sort of like, yeah, sort of.
So you can roll me. You are helping. I'll just phrase it that way.
I'll put both luck die into this just to be safe. So first off, my bureaucracy. A 20 on a 46, and then my luck die.
Ooh.
An 11.
Nice.
Okay.
Yep. That's a good roll.
So that's a 31.
Mm-hmm.
The roll for all the marbles. The Pyrrylp all just sort of talk and say, exclusive broadcast rights are extremely desirable. What do you ask in exchange for this?
We ask that you make sure that the Pyrrylp and the people of the spectacle have the best possible view. Come with us. See for yourselves, right there. You don't have to be on planet. Come with our ship. Bring everyone. I want everyone. We want everyone to see our triumph. We will take nothing less.
Then
It
that
would be.
and credits for me.
And if you can give Voktu some credits, make sure. Okay, here's what we'll do, Voktu. You make sure
What?
that whoever is tracking style points is keeping close eye on Voktu, because I will tell you, if Voktu does anything, he does it with style.
I want extra of all of them.
I like hold out a fist for a fist bump. Do you understand this fist
No,
bump? Do you?
I don't. I just glance at your fist. I just glance back.
Hey, it's not a threat. Whatever. How does this seem to you, producer?
They look at each other. They start murmuring, turning off their translators.
Can I still understand what they're saying, even though they've turned off the translators? 'Cause I
Give
can
me a
do some-
logic check. If you have linguistics, you can add that.
I do have linguistics.
A 12 on a 3d6. You only get like some of the words that say so like exclusive broadcast rights is like really easy to understand. That phrase is said like
Yeah.
very often.
Yeah.
You can translate that without the translator. Some of the other things you hear are entertainment value. You also hear count. You hear fleet. You hear spectacle, integration. You hear spectacle, cohesion.
Interesting.
They turn back and say, I believe that we have come to an understanding. We will join you on your mission.
Fascinating.
It is believed that we will still be able to maintain spectacle cohesion if we provide 25% of our modular fleet.
How many hex ship is this?
Please roll me a D 20,000.
Oh, you're gonna don't get like a 4. Please.
You know that it's possible, right? It's just
Less
as likely
five.
I'll get a 4 as I'll get anything else out of it.
But no 5s.
Okay. A little over midway.
Approximately 10,661 ships.
not bad.
10,661 ships. That is agreeable.
Yeah, there's probably like a little slight, like
Circe is definitely feeling like a massive, huge surge of excitement, and I'm like, yes.
So if you guys are familiar with Guardians of the Galaxy 2, where they have the the ships like following the Guardians, like that, those like sort of hive like swarm ships, that's kind of the modular ships are a bit bigger, but it's that kind of a feeling from these ships.
Yes. Well, I will now fill you in on the rest of the details, since you have now agreed, and it has been recorded as an agreement, correct, Circe, as a witness?
Oh yes, absolutely. It's already going out live to everyone.
Oh, perfect.
How many do I get?
Oh, the ratings I'm getting right now, fantastic.
I'm curious.
We have decided to give you, and I would like you to roll me a 1d500, please, Vok2.
Can that be exploding?
No.
I don't know if that would even be possible. Just a
It would
D500.
break Roll20 and just so many dice rolls.
231.
We have agreed that we will give you 231 loot crates.
Oh, perfect.
Loot crates, even. That is, you'll have
they
so
gold?
much fun opening
Gold. They have to
them.
be.
Surely
There
you
is a
want
chance for
mix.
gold. Approximately
mix is
1
good.
in 3,972.
That sounds good.
It's perfect. Okay, then, if you'll excuse me, I will report to my senior officers, and then we will get started. Make sure you're paying attention and you're ready. You may want to prepare your camera drones in and around the ship in good positions and such.
Do you expect more of these Sik'Rit?
No, something more entertaining. Just a little taster as a thank you for being so... I don't even know how to describe it. You producers are really something else. Thank you for being you, I guess. Now, if you excuse me, Vok2, let's go. And I push the unlock on the door and walk out.
Yeah, I follow, but I'm like sort of lost in thought, looking off into the distance. I'm thinking about all my loot crates and the possibilities.
I close the door behind me.
Ooh, yes! I did it, Ilya.
You did it.
I did it.
Excuse me. Private communication for Tactical Lieutenant Wynn.
This is Lieutenant Wynn.
Sir, we have agreement to all terms, and also they will be bringing... sorry, I'm so excited. They will be bringing 10,661 ships.
I'm sorry, can you please repeat? Lieutenant Muromets?
Sir, I said they will be bringing 10,661 ships. I'm not making a joke, sir. I'm not lying to you. It's true.
Yeah!
Yes. This could actually... This may work.
That's the only good news I've heard all day. Good job,
Yeah.
son.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You might have just saved us all.
Yes, sir. What are my orders for the moment? Do you wish me to report to you in person now, or?
We go ahead with phase 1.
Very well, sir.
And you hear like a pew, 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 pew.
It's starting Vogue 2.
What is?
General alert. General alert.
Looking back.
Shipwide communication activated. This is Commander Valest. This is Commander Valest reporting shipwide communications. I am taking control of this ship for the good of the galaxy's survival.
Oh, you heard it here first. They're having a mutiny. Live on the scene. Circe.
Captain Nerat has been captured and put into the brig. We have also confined several of the politicians aboard the Arcadia as well. The Borean politician Keith Rakhcha, the human politician Vasily Lomachenko, and our very own Venetian politician Kalea Aman have all been put into the brig. We apologize, but this is a necessity. I ask that all of you call upon your knowledge of me as your former chief officer aboard this ship and understand that what we are about to ask of you is of vital importance. The galaxy, possibly even the universe, is at stake. We've traveled very far off course, and we've found out that there are some horrible things on this side of the galaxy and in this alternate universe that we are in. I ask you, please try to understand. But we must fight the Sik'Rit. The gorilloids that we have recently met and have come to befriend are facing extinction. The Sik'Rit have invaded 2 of their planets under their control, and we have found out that they will be invading their homeworld within the next 20 hours. We must stop this from happening at all costs, or we will see an ally as well as an important race wiped out if we do nothing. The Sik'Rit are a threat to all, and it's our job to help the gorilloids and the rest of the galaxy. We cannot run from this problem. If we try, we only delay the inevitable. We will be asking all civilians that wish to depart the ship to please enter the nearest colony pods aboard the Arcadia. Officers are currently there, readying anyone that wishes to depart. Collect your belongings. In the next hour, we will be launching all colony pods from the Arcadia. Those that cannot fit aboard the colony pods will remain aboard the ship. We know that we don't have enough support for everyone, and for that I am sorry. We do what is necessary, and I ask that everyone call on the bravery that they have inside of them, and that you put your faith in the crew of this ship. We will stop the Sik'Rit. This is Captain Valest signing off.
it's not the worst speech I've ever heard, but it could have done with a bit more polish, a bit of rehearsal, I think. Yes.
I think was off the cuff. It was pretty good for off the cuff. Yes.
Has he had much practice at
What do you
improv?
think, Vokto?
You all confuse me.
Yep, that's perfect.
How can
Wait.
one just take command?
I'll explain it after we kill all the Sik'Rit and you have your fill. Oh, maintenance. We need to ask Steve.
Who is Steve?
Yes, who is Steve?
This is Lieutenant Muromets to Steve in maintenance.
I think we just get like a time skip, like from that point. Okay, so obviously there's some hysteria on the ship. Even with the captain's announcement, people are still freaking out. They don't know what to do.
Yeah, basically, as soon as the thing went off, there's just a mass panic of people going, ah!
Yeah, people in the promenade are freaking out. Like they don't know what to do. Like people are just losing their shit. Right, like everybody's just trying to herd people the right way. And the next hour is
it basically that gif from was it Police Squad? There's nothing to see here. There's a building in the background.
yeah, everything's on fire. Ninjas are fucking flying in. Yeah, it's mass chaos for the next hour. It's insanity. People are trying to get aboard the colony pods. There's people that are fighting to get onto the colony pods. People that are arguing that this is insane. This is stupid. It's the whole spectrum of these reactions, right? Like you're getting everything here. Give me a filmmaking plus your intuition, please, Circe.
Come on, baby.
Okay, a 14. It's so chaotic that it's pretty hard for you to get some good shots.
Oh, can I just no? Can you just stop and scream a bit? No, come back.
I think it kind of works though. Like as part of the documentary, it's almost got like it's got that kind of like janky.
Too
yeah.
chaotic. Oh, I'm. Oh, stop pushing. Oh no. Oh, this is. Yeah, just.
You've got almost like a Blair Witch crossed with a fucking
I'm
parrot.
so sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that the first person kind of like janky view kind of going on.
Yeah, there's lots of just looking at your chin and as you're running.
Yeah. This is crazy. I don't quite know what's up. Wait, hang on. Is this crazy? I don't know. Everything it's it's panic. It's mass hysteria. I don't know what's happening. I'm so sorry. If I don't come back, tell everybody that I had the best ratings ever.
Right there.
Okay.
It's like from all the hyperventilating I just did.
So, it's chaotic. The colony pods launch. There's a lot of people that are super upset that they weren't on the colony pods. And yeah, I mean, you guys see these sort of like, sort of semi-sphere colony pods like launch off, launching off periodically. Like after an hour or so, they just kind of dislodge from the ship. The chaos sort of calms down a little. There's still people that are on board that are freaking out, like people crying and just can't seem to cope with the whole situation. They don't know what to do. And yeah, I mean there's some Marines and Navy personnel that are also fairly unsteady as well. This is kind of crazy. An hour after that, the Pyrrylp have essentially sent out communications to their fleet that about what's going on, and they basically have communicated to the fleet to meet up with the Arcadia. The Arcadia is going to build another tachyon corridor, essentially. This one without the help of the gate. And you guys are going to try to make the jump into the Sik'Rit homeworld territory.
I assume I'm probably loaded up onto a shuttle or something at this point, right, with the team?
So, you see, there's a few things that happen. Number one, your team is consisting of Vok2, Circe, Dr. Icarus, Thick, and yourself.
Yep.
Another team is consisting of Sharn, Ichar, Wayne, Brain, Delan, and Kirari. Everybody, you guys only have 4 shuttles on the ship. There are fighters that are aboard the ship, and there are the Guardians, which are aboard the ship. The Guardians are sort of like these big mechs. We originally added them because Bobby wanted to play a fucking mech pilot.
Yes.
But they are aboard the ship, and they're primarily used for defense because they have a kind of a short range. So the Guardians, essentially what's been worked out for you in a briefing over the next hour, Ilya. So let's call it an extra 3 hours after the colony pods have launched, okay? So an extra 3 hours. You guys have been briefed on what's going on. Ilya, in the briefing room, basically all of the military personnel that are present had a sort of combined briefing. There is a large briefing room. It doesn't hold all of the military personnel, but there's multiple briefing rooms. And I guess the monitors have been displayed in those. You're in the primary one. A lot of the senior officers are there from the ship. And Captain Valest basically says, welcome, everyone. I'm sorry that this had to be done under such extreme circumstances. I apologize. This was not my intention, but it is a necessity. Let's get started. Tactical Lieutenant Wynn, please go ahead and start the briefing. The sooner we get this over with, the better. Yes, ma'am. Everyone is aware of the Sik'Rit threat. What we do today could very well possibly save the galaxy, maybe the universe. It is of vital importance that everyone does their very best out in the field. We have an asset. He pulls up a picture of Simon. And he says, "This is Simon. He is a psionic-capable human aboard the ship. After some exposure to some experimental drugs, he has been given some unstable powers, magnifying his normal ones. He is able to hurt a lot of the Sik'Rit very quickly. He is also able to create pockets of psionic disruption that will enable several teams to make their way through the Sik'Rit homeworld without being detected. At least up to a certain point. From what we understand, these overlords of the Sik'Rit are able to overpower his psionic impulses. We need to take the overlords out. We need to do it fast. We're sending several teams down to the planet's surface to deal with these overlords. We don't know how many they are. From what Simon has been able to pick up, we understand that there's at least 7 of them. We're going to be sending out many teams. Hopefully Simon can detect any others that are down on the planet if there are any. Teams have been worked out. Everyone's going to hit them fast, hit them hard. As soon as you get the opportunity to take out an overlord, you take it. Priority 1. It is possible that we will be able to extract you with Pyrrylp technology. They have teleportation technology, but they have expressed that it may be difficult to pinpoint every member of the team that goes down onto the surface quickly enough to extract you. You are strike teams. Your job is to kill the overlords. Let's not make this complicated.
I'm press. I'm press. Embedded press.
There are some among you that are participating in these missions as part of the deal with the Pyrrylp. Try your best to make sure they don't die. Let's not make this complicated. We don't know what we're up against down there. We only know that we have to take out these overlords and we got to do it fast. Speed, lethality. Those are your goals. Down, kill the overlords, get out. Make it fast, don't dally. We have almost no information on the overlord's home world. We have almost no information on many of the other kinds of Sik'Rit. I know what I ask of you is difficult to understand, and I know that it's difficult to try to make a plan for. We're stuck between a rock and a hard place, people. Make it happen! Everybody just kind of salutes. Captain Valeste walks forward and she says, "Good luck." That's where we're going to take our final break of the season.
Oh shit, son.
Our final break of the season. We'll be right back, everybody. Stay tuned for the final part of this season of Warped. Back in just a little bit. Hang tight.